Hello, I'm Tanner, a natural bodybuilder who is also getting into philosophy. Um, and today we're talking about this is straight off the dome. The man whose hair is on fire can't say everything is fine just because he's looking at the beautiful forest around him. A little bit of mouthful. That is why I don't know. I'm not Plato. I'm doing my best. Um, but like I said, that is something I came up with off the dome. Um, sorry, and to me it means a few things. Um, First off, as much as I've been preaching positivity and things like that in the other philosophy videos, and I've been talking about it, positivity is not a cure all. It doesn't just fix everything, right? Um, positivity won't make your issues go away. I do believe it'll improve them and it'll help your perspective on them and it'll help you deal with them, but it doesn't just fix them. It doesn't just make them disappear. It doesn't just handle your hair being on fire for the reference. We should always remain positive, but positivity itself won't fix our legitimate issues. I do think there are issues positivity can fix. Like today at work, whenever I'm feeling a little groggy, I'm like, I'm tired. I don't, stuff like that. I'm like, a smile on my face and a little bit of a better mindset will fix an issue like that, right? The Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my dog. Positivity will fix something like that, but let's go a little extreme here. Asta, quit barking. Let's go a little extreme here. Cancer, for example. Sorry, that is extreme. But positivity doesn't just cure that. Quit barking. 1 second. Here, play with your toy. Quit barking. It doesn't just cure that. If you have a death in your family, it doesn't just solve that. It will give you a better outlook on the situation. In my opinion, it might help, right, in order for you to smile and push through and be like, it's all going to be okay. That does help. But that doesn't change the fact that your hair's on fire. And the second thing I kind of wanted this to mean is that we need to handle our own issues before it burns everything around us down, right? Dude's hair's on fire and he's in the middle of a forest. If he doesn't handle that, if he doesn't solve his little issue, it will take both him and the beautiful forest around him. Another, to go for another example here, lust for everyone. If if you don't learn how to control your own lust, if you don't learn how to control your own thoughts, actions, stuff like that, how one day, whenever you meet your wife, husband, whatever, are you going to plan on loving them fully and loving them the way you want to, right? Like, it doesn't just it it it, it would burn down that marriage. I feel like you hear a lot of stories of. I'm so sorry. I'm distracted today. Let me log in. You can hear a lot of stories about marriages failing because of something like that, whether it's pornography or it's physical cheating. Either way, not having a handle on your lust is just an example of your hair being on fire and it burning down not only you but everything around you. We've got to handle our own issues and fix them before it takes everything we love around us. You know, um, and the third thing I kind of meant this to say is don't settle. Let me read my. Just because the forest is beautiful doesn't mean you shouldn't want more for yourself than a fiery head. Um, in my, which video was it? I forget which video it was, but a guy responded with this really awesome comment that I'll probably put on the screen. And I think it was the look for beauty in everything video. He was like, you need to be careful not to take this to too much of an extreme, right? Because if you take it to too much of an extreme, then you settle. And you're like, everything's fine, everything's dandy, everything is perfect, and it can't get any better. when in reality, I think you can always strive for better, and 99% of the time things can get better. Be grateful for, I've talked about this a bunch of times, be grateful for where you're at, but do try to make it better. Be happy that you're in that beautiful forest, but let's get the hair thing settled as well. Like let's not just settle for being in a beautiful place, but still having our issues. Right? Don't just settle. Quit barking. He's upset because he got neutered yesterday, and he has this thing called a surgery suit on. That's either here nor there, though. Yeah. If you thought my analogy was stupid, that's fine. I liked it. Yeah. Positivity is not a cure-all. You will have your issues, and it is best to be positive throughout them, but still try to fix them. I'm forgetting my own points. Handle your own crap, your own issues, your own problems before it burns on you and everything you love. And others can help you with that too. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mean like you have to handle your issues. I'm just talking about get your issues handled, and then don't settle. Don't settle for being on fire just because you're like where I'm at is pretty, always strive for more because you are worth more. Yeah, I apologize for the earlier part of this video where I was incredibly distracted. That is my fault. I need to lock in. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Per usual, if you have any suggestions for specific things you'd like me to talk about, specific philosophers, books you'd like me to read, I'd happily take those. So, yeah, thank you. As far as gym vlog goes today, it'll be back day. So, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.